If you're struggling to find gemstones in HYTALE, trust me, you're not alone. So I wanted to make this video today to really help a lot of you out and give you some pointers on things to look out for when caving, and also some locations that you can look to boost your chances of actually finding these rare gems. And if you happen to find today's video helpful, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. First up, let's start with an easy way of locating both ruby and sapphire. Now, the most reliable way of getting gems, this is going to only work for ruby and sapphire, is by looking for these areas on your map here where you're going to see a pile of gold in the middle of these volcanic islands. Now, what you're going to do is travel on over to these points. Some of these islands have up to 3 areas like this. And you can see here, there's a huge drop down. You do not want to fall down. But you can see that there's a ruby and there's also a sapphire down there. All we need to do is get a bucket of water, bring that with us. We're going to drop this down here. And what it's going to do, it's going to create like a waterfall. It's going to go down. Now, if you're really high up, I'm going to show you a tip on how to get down there without drowning. So you're going to come up to here. I'm going to slowly descend. And then if you are moving down and you can see that you're running out of breath, all you want to do is like slowly peek out and then come back in. You can actually drop almost all the way down until you reach here. You don't want to go too fast though, because if you can see the water dropping down to the ground, you will actually die. So be careful there. But every time you're about to run out of breath, just slowly come out and come back until you reach the ground here. Not only are you going to be greeted with a ton of gold blocks, we're also going to have our ruby, and we're also going to have a sapphire here. And that's the case for most of these volcanic openings. The next method isn't limited to, but I found most success doing this in the volcanic areas of the map, and I call this one the down low glow. So here you can see we're approaching an area in a cave. It's kind of near the water, but you'll notice that there's this glow happening here. This is going to be an indication that there is a rare gem somewhere along the inside of this wall here. So we're going to start. It's literally right there. Oh my gosh. So what we're going to do is just break open the wall. I thought we'd have to go in further. And just like that, you can see we actually found a piece of zephyr. Now, I don't ever really see those very often, but let's go ahead and see if we can find some more areas like this inside the cave to find some of the other gemstones. Now, you can notice over here on the left, there's another kind of glow emitting a more of like a bluish purple color. That's another thing you're going to want to look out for. And occasionally I used to pass these up and not really think anything of it, but this is another indication that there's some kind of gem hidden in this area. Now, this is only for ones that are going to be a little bit more obvious, that are near the surface. So let's go ahead and dig in here and see if we can't find something. And just like that, you can see we actually found a sapphire. And you can see over there too, there's a nice white glow indicating, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the diamond. Now, occasionally you will find that they're actually just the crystals, but most times you see those glows, there is going to be a gemstone paired with it. So let's get on over there and take a look. And would you look at that? It's actually exposed. Now, in order to get that glow, it's going to have to be within at least 1 or 2 blocks from the actual surface. And holy smokes, there is a diamond just chilling right up there. Now, those are actually hard to come by, but like I said, again, I wanted to put out this video to show you all, do not pass up and constantly look around for those glows while you're caving. Now, topaz can actually be found out in the kind of frost biome. I actually have found a piece of topaz down in like the tropical jungle area where the dinosaurs are at, but you can see here on the map, this is where we're at. Down in a cave here, just kind of wandering around. It's very rare to see it out exposed like this, but you can get lucky. You can see that this is going to give off more of a orange glow to it, but that's where you can find topaz. Now, this is definitely a game of risk versus reward, but if you're willing to spend the time with a few friends on the weekend, you can find some mountains like this out in the Frostlands. Not all of them have it, but sometimes they are riddled with both topaz and the sapphire. So if you want to spend a few hours pressing your luck, you can dig through one of these and become rich. Or you could actually waste a handful of hours pickaxing away to come home with absolutely nothing. It's completely up to you, but this is definitely a way to press your luck and get rich quick. And I recommend visiting every Forgotten Temple gateway you come across, because if you do find the green golems, they most likely are going to drop emerald. I found it's the easiest way to get them. Now, you can obtain emerald through the ways I just showed you by caving and stuff as well. However, this is a really simple way. You can see here, I got like a second one in a matter of like maybe 30 minutes. And I don't know if you can get them from the other golems, but I fought some with like the blue, like the Zephyr and the Sapphire, and I just don't seem to get any luck with defeating them. Thanks for watching to the end. If you want to see more from me like these builds you're seeing on screen, tips, tricks, and almost anything Hytale, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much. I will catch you in the next one.